Hello everybody. In this video I would like to share my observations about how I distinguish those whose origin is one of deeply post-Soviet countries and those who are from Western world. And what do I call deeply post-Soviet countries? That are those states that were joined to Soviet Union quite early from the very beginning. So they were part of the Soviet Union for 70 years. And you know that we all know that this country was very closed and did not have access to another world, to a more developed world. So it had its effects. So how do I identify those who are similar to me? Their origin is similar to mine. So for example, from the first sight I can identify them, especially those who are my neighbors. For example, when I meet my neighbor on the staircase or near my place, and that neighbor is smiling and makes an eye contact and greets me, so then I know that that person is either local from Lithuania, from Baltics, or from other Western countries, although Lithuania also was a part of the USSR and Baltic states. And how to identify those who are like me? If my neighbor is not greeting me and doesn't make an eye contact even, and sometimes furthermore they have a maroon face, a bit looking angry, usually I know that that person, that neighbor, is also from deeply post-Soviet countries. So this video in Russian was, how can I say, that it caused a lot of hate and even complaints to YouTube. But many thanks to YouTube team that that video in Russian was not banned. So this is just a part of our history, and there is no reason to feel even more angry just because it is the truth. So, but the world is changing, and we are also traveling a lot to Western countries throughout the world, and also foreigners come to our places a lot, so we exchange. And also young people, even from those so-called deeply post-Soviet countries, they watched Western movies and TV series, so I can see that young people are very different. Mainly those who had a lot of enough access to internet when they were growing up. So and also people made a lot of different comments. Many of them were angry, but some of them could be more objective, and very nice comments that I can cite. One of them was that also another way to distinguish a person from a very post-Soviet, deeply post-Soviet country is when we cross the road. So when we cross the road, so even if it is a one-sided road, I'm not sure if it's right translation to English. So for example, it is either from left to right or from right to left, only one-way road, then even at that time, people from deeply post-Soviet countries will look, before crossing the road, will look both left and right, just in case, because we cannot be sure that all drivers follow the rules. And also there was another very nice comment that international companies come to those deeply post-Soviet countries too, and they said the rules, the standard of service, of keep smiling, like rise and shine. So people have to change, those who work on those companies too, and they get too used to such a service. So, and also those comments that were a bit angry, people just tried to explain that the reason why those for maroon, with maroon faces from deeply post-Soviet countries, that the reason why they look not friendly and they do not smile often to people they never met, it's because they want to be sincere and they want to smile only to those they know very well and they really like. But this also, I think it also shows that the society did not mean that much in that period, in that Soviet era, because we all have problems and there is no reason to share our problems, to show everybody that we have problems, even to those that we do not know very well, like to neighbors and to people, for example, in a grocery store. So this is my observation. Please share your comments, and really your comments tell a lot, like reasons and other observations. And thank you for all who watched this video, and have a good day. Bye.